Hi friends, welcome to Barefoot Studios. I am Angel Adams. So today for our practice, we are going to be incorporating what we learned on Tuesday. If you were with me on Tuesday, we were against the wall, working on our Warrior 3, our half moon, and our revolved half moon alignment. So we're just going to be incorporating that into a fun flow this morning. We'll see how long this class goes. I'm hoping for about 30 minutes, but we'll see what happens once we get moving. And my intention is to stretch what's sore from us on Tuesday morning and to also play with the information that we have. So find your nice tall spine wherever you're at, any seated posture that suits you. Bring the shoulder blades back in together. Lift the crown of the head up nice and tall, slight tuck of the chin. See if you can pull those lower ribs down and in and find a big breath in through your nose. Let it all go, open mouth, exhale, sigh. Again, big breath in through your nose. And let it go, sigh. Biggest breath of the day, send this one low into the belly, begin. Pause, hold, retain. Little sip in. And then let it all go, really let it go. Seal the lips, find breath through just your nose. Taking this brief pause here at the start of your practice to invite your highest self in. To dedicate this practice to you. Practicing at home is a challenge wherever you are because you've got all of your to-dos and all of your things around you. So patting yourself back on the back already right now for even just attempting to practice at home, especially if that's not a regular part of your practice. Okay. When you're ready, lift those arms up, nice big reach. Exhale, side bend to the right. So the right hand comes down, the left arm comes up and over. Really reach through that left hand and then really push off through the ground. Push off of the ground to open the heart space up towards the ceiling. Big inhale to reach it nice and long. Exhale, pull it back, cactus through that left arm. Inhale to reach it nice and long. Exhale, cactus and open. Inhale to reach. Exhale to bring it down to the knee. So bring that left hand down across the body to the right knee. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Push the ground away. Find some rounding. And then walk this right arm all the way over, crisscrossing the arms almost to match the legs. And tuck the chin in towards the chest. Bringing the gaze up, bend through the elbows. Keep this cross of the arms. And then just hold on to the shoulders and settle the elbows down. Big inhale to unravel, reach the arms up nice and tall. Exhale, side bend to the left. Left arm comes down, right arm comes up and over. Ground down through the right hip as you reach up and over through the right hand. Press down into that bottom arm into the earth. Big inhale to reach. Exhale to cactus. Inhale to reach. Exhale, cactus. Last one, reach. And then take it down, around, bring that right hand to the left knee, tuck and round. And then walk this left arm over and across to the other knee, crisscross those arms, tuck the chin in towards the chest, settle. And then as the gaze lifts up, we cross the arms over, snuggle through the shoulders, drop the elbows down and away, lift the crown of the head up nice and tall. Big inhale as those arms come up. Exhale as we hinge at the waist and tip forward. Walk the hands forward. Maybe spider through the fingers and drop the gaze, the chest, the head in between the arms. Press down into the palms. Pull the palms to roll over those legs. Curl the toes back behind you. Walk the hands back so that you're lifting the knees. You're now in garland. So we're sending the hips towards the back of the mat. We'll walk those hands back forward again and hang through the head. Press down into those palms, spring off of those feet as we send the hips up, walking the feet back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs, shake the head, tip toes, check in. Where are your tight places, your sore places? Walking those hands to the back of your mat. Find your ragdoll at the back. Bending the knees a lot. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Let the head hang heavy. Sway the hips from side to side. Maybe even walking the hands as far towards one side as you can get them. And then walking around to the other side. Keeping that chin tucked in towards the chest. Really feeling the spine nice and long. Coming back to center to find your halfway lift. And exhale, fold it all the way down. Bend through those knees, ragdoll rise, arms and head hang heavy as you slowly take your time to roll it up. Inhale, those arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold inside. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Arms up, rise up, straight back. Exhale those hands to the heart. Early balance, warming up those warrior threes here. So we're gonna start with our standing leg, our right leg. So our right leg grounds down, Karate Kid that left leg as you bring that left thigh to parallel the ceiling. Lower through the left hip so you feel nice and square and sturdy. Maybe those arms come up. We're gonna hinge at the waist and tip forward, shooting that left leg straight back to find a warrior three, nice and early. We're coming right back up to Karate Kid. We're gonna step this left foot down, and then we're gonna hinge at the waist and tip forward, capital letter T, warrior three. Right heel lifts up and back, square the right hip down. Come all the way up to Karate Kid, take a pause. Step that right foot down, capital letter T, warrior three on the right foot. So we're making some warrior three walks to the top of the mat. Flex the back foot. Bring it up, Karate Kid on that left leg. Step it down. This is your last one, warrior three on the left. Tip forward. Arms are always your choice. Any hand variation that suits you, especially early in your practice. Karate Kid, that right leg comes through. Exhale, bring it down and fold. Inhale to find your halfway lift. Exhale to plant through the hands, step it back, find plank or half plank, knees or toes on your mat, doesn't matter to me. Lower all the way down, belly button to your mat to find cobra. Tops of toes come down, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, stay right here. Shoulder blades settle down and away. Belly button draws in. Tops of toes press down, kneecaps lift. Breath is smooth and steady. Inhale, breath to lift. Exhale, take your time to child's pose. Pass through a tabletop, take your time there. Settle the hips back towards the heels, knees however you want them. Forehead rests. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Taking your time, right toes high, nice big reach. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Square that right shoulder back down so the shoulders are square, but the right hip is open. We're gonna step this right foot through to warrior two, so spin the back heel down and windmill the arms up and open, settle in. Square the shoulders, so we're really bringing that left one in alignment with the right one. Settle down into that front leg. Inhale, breath. Exhale, side angle pose. Right elbow can come down. We're reaching through that left hand, so we're staying up and out of the shoulder, or you can hover that right arm in front, your choice. Taking it back for a reverse. Keep that front knee bent. Reach the knee forward as you transition. Right arm comes up and back. Really open through that right side body. Exhale, windmill those hands down, step it back. Take it through your flow or skip it. Settle into your downward dog, bend through the knees, hang through the head. Left toes high, bend the knee, open through the hip, square the left shoulder down, press the shoulders back towards the leg, lift that left knee open. Step it through to find your warrior two, spin the back heel down, front knee stays bent, arms open. Inhale, breath. Exhale, side angle pose. Left elbow coming down, reaching through those right fingertips, or maybe that left arm hovers in front, your choice. Big ol' inhale. Exhale, take it back. Keep that front knee bent. Reverse. Left arm comes up and over, lots of space in the left side body. Big inhale, breath. Exhale, windmill it down, step it back, flow or skip. Settle, settle, settle. Adding on, right toes high, big reach. Step it all the way through where you're two, big bend in that front knee, strong, straight back leg. Belly button pulls in nice and tight, settle down into the shoulders. Big inhale, breath. Exhale, side angle pose, right arm comes down. Left arm lifts, any variation you choose. Perhaps extended side angle, depends on how you're feeling. Right hand coming all the way down to your mat or to your block. Bend those that front knee and reach the left arm alongside the ear. Big reach from the back toes to the front fingers. Stay here in your side angle or come up into your half moon. Shifting your gaze in front of that right foot. Transfer the weight onto that right foot. Lift through the left leg. Flex the left foot. Remember when we had that wall behind us? And then see if you can reach up through the left hand to hover the right one. Big ol' inhale, breath. Softest landing into warrior two. Bending through that front knee to land back nice and gentle. Inhale to flip that front palm. Exhale to reverse. Inhale to reach and open. Exhale, windmill it down, step it back. Flow or skip. Settle. Left side, left toes high. Step it through warrior two. Inhale, breath. Side angle, left arm down. Left arm can hover in front. It can rest, very gently rest. Or maybe extended side angle if it suited you on the other side. Left hand coming down to your mat or to a block. Bend into that left knee just a little. Reach the right hand forward. Find a long line, pinky edge to pinky finger. Staying here is perfect, or half moon. Reach back through that right hand, gaze down, come out of those legs, transfer the weight onto that left foot, lift the right foot. Flex through that back foot, imagine that imaginary wall behind the foot. As you push into that right foot, it gives you a little lift through the hands. Big inhale. Soft landing, warrior two. Big inhale, flip that front palm. Exhale, take it back, reverse. Inhale to reach it back. Exhale to windmill it down, step it back. Flow or skip. Rest, downward dog, child pose. Find those nice deep breaths. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Taking it through our three sequence one more time, adding on just a little as we move. When you're ready, those right toes high, inhale. Exhale, step to two, warrior two. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, side angle. Maybe a rack, maybe a bind. Give yourself a breath or two here. And we're gonna find a beach ball overhead if it suits you. If you're right arm down, stay right there and maybe just bring this left bicep alongside the ear. If you're with me, we're reaching for a beach ball overhead. So we're requiring more work for our obliques. Big inhale breath as you grab that ball. Exhale as we toss it to the back, high skandasana. Take that momentum to the top of the mat and into your half moon. Left leg lifts. Flex the foot right away. Reach through the left fingertips to lift it up. Karate Kid we know and love. Left leg's gonna come through. Tap it down as much as you need to. Settle in. Figure four, if you want it, your hips are gonna be real happy. Bring the palms down to heart center. Settle the hips back. Inhale, breath. Exhale, sink. Karate Kid up. Good. We have to revolve our half moon. So we're gonna send the left leg back as we lower through the left hand. Mat or block. Left hand comes down. Reach back for that imaginary back wall through the left heel. Right hand lifts up. Hover through the left fingertips, perhaps. High crescent. We're gonna swing this right arm through to lower through those back toes to come up. Big inhale to reach. Exhale to open cactus. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Step it back. Flow or skip. Rest. Settle. left side when you're ready. Last side, left toes high. Warrior two as we step it through. Inhale, breath. Exhale, side angle. Any variation, find your wrap or your bind here. You've got a couple of breaths. And then we're gonna find that beach ball. So if you like that left arm down, then it's just the right hand. Maybe you've got that palm grip on the ball. Otherwise, the left arm's gonna join. Find your beach ball, big in. Exhale, toss it to the back, high skandasana. Use your momentum, sweep it to the top. Right leg comes up, half moon. Pause in that balance. Lift through the right fingertips to lift through the left. Karate Kid. We're transitioning to a closed hip. So giving yourself some time, some space. Also recognizing that if you're at home or wherever you are, your dristies are different. Figure four if you want it. Right leg crosses over, chair pose is perfect. Bring those hands to heart center, perhaps. Set those hips back. Find the breath. One more here, big in. Big out. Karate Kid all the way up. Revolved half moon. We're gonna extend that right foot back as the right hand comes down. The hips are closed. The right foot is flexed. The right hand can find the ground as the left hand opens up to the ceiling. Big ol' inhale. Softest landing, crescent lunge. Back toes come down, arms swing up, settle. Inhale to reach it. Exhale to cactus. Inhale up. Right into our pigeon on the left. The hands come down. We're gonna heel toe the right foot over, the left foot over to the right. Lower through the left knee and settle down. Remember that back leg can be bent for the least. You could also roll this onto your back and take a figure four stretch there. But we did lots of work in the outer hip, supporting the body on one leg. So this should feel really nice. See how much you can melt here. Last breath, big in. Let it go side, big out. Pressing into the palms of the hands. We're gonna sink over onto the left hip to bring the right leg out to the right. So it's kind of at a diagonal. We're in like a wide leg-ish fold shape. Tuck this left leg into the body. Press down with that left hand on that left knee as we sink over to the right. So you're pushing down on that left knee. That right elbow can snuggle inside the right knee, or you can stay on the palm for a little more height. Then if you choose, that left arm can come up and over. Same thing like we did seated. We're gonna push off the ground a little bit to open through the chest to the ceiling. Big inhale, breath. Exhale, cactus out that left arm. Inhale to reach it nice and long. Exhale to cactus. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold. So turning the torso down towards that right leg, making adjustments through the hands as you fold over that right leg. Ground through the left hip. Nice and easy, start to lift the torso up. Walk to center. Keep the legs as they are. Walk the hands forward, maybe spider through the fingers.
and just melt the heart down. Walk the torso up. We're just gonna switch sides. So we're going into our right-sided pigeon, bringing our right leg onto the mat in front of you. You could step into this in any way you want. Swing the left leg around maybe halfway to keep that back leg bent, or maybe all the way if you'd like to straighten. Working on squaring that left hip down, using any props, any blankets, any towels, anything that you need to, and then settle down and in. Remembering back at the start of our practice when we invited our highest self to show up today. What does your highest self want to tell you today? Take a pause to receive whatever guidance shows up for you. Even if all you heard was, "You're doing a good job. Keep up the good work." Pressing into the palms to lift the torso when you're ready. Swinging this left leg out to the left, finding that kind of diagonal, this wide-legged fold shape. We're gonna tuck this right leg into the body just a little tighter. And then we're gonna slide that right hand to the right knee, push down on that right knee as we start to lean over to the left. The left palm can stay down or the left elbow can snuggle down. Check in here. And then maybe that right arm comes up and over. Same thing that we did at the start. So we push down to open up. Big inhale as we reach. Exhale as we cactus. Inhale as we reach. Exhale as we cactus. Inhale to reach, and then fold over that left leg. The left hand comes down, readjusts the left hand for the right hand. Fold over that left leg. Walk those hands to center. Fold and center, keeping the legs as they are. Coming back up nice and tall, lifting through the chest, and then we'll match the legs. So a wide leg fold, except we're gonna bend both knees. So you're gonna find kind of a spidery looking leg. Both legs are out nice and wide with the knees pointing up. We're gonna bring the arms inside the legs and walk the hands forward. Find a flat back, so push down through the palms to lift up through the crown of the head. Find a nice flat back. Just pause here, maybe give yourself a few wiggles. And then you have some choices. You can stay right here and start to lower through the chest. You can, of course, extend down through the legs and come into a traditional forward fold. Or you can take it kind of Ashtanga style and take the hands and snuggle them in this gap we made between the bend of the knees and the ground. Yeah, it's a choice, lots of choices. And then you could extend the heels down, pancaking the body, so you're using the backs of the legs to press the arms down and the chest down. All just depends on how you feel. Finding your last breath, big inhale. And big exhale, sigh. If you're pancaked, Out is really fun. You're just gonna work one arm out, bending through the knees just a little bit to give yourself space. And once you get that one arm, the other arm is pretty easy. Walk the hands up, use the hands, bend the knees. Bring the soles of the feet onto the mat, wrap the arms around the legs. I call this court side. And sit up nice and tall, big in. And then rest the belly on the legs. Allow the arms to slide down the chins and tuck the chin in towards the chest. Bring the hands to the shin, big inhale, tall spine, flatten out the body. Exhale one more time, lay the chest and the belly on the legs, drape the arms forward. And then we're coming all the way down. Slide the hands to the knees, to the shins, straighten out through the arms, round through the spine, pause here. I'm just using the body as traction. We control the release. We activate through the core to release through the arms to then lower one vertebrae at a time down. Arms come down. We're set up for bridge. So the soles of the feet come down to the ground. Press into the feet to lift the hips up. Wiggle the shoulder blades underneath you. Push into the feet and send the hips up. How's your breath? Big inhale as we lift up. Exhale as we lower down. One more chance for your bridge or your wheel. If you've been practicing wheel with me last week, we kind of focused on that. It is here for you again today. Same setup, so if you're taking bridge, the arms stay by your side and the soles of the feet stay nice and flat. If you're in wheel, the fingertips are gonna face the shoulders. Elbows pointing up to the sky, press into the palms to take the crown of the head towards the ground, and then perhaps pushing up from there. Sending the heart space towards the arms, so through the arms, letting the head hang heavy and reach through. How's your breath? Come down the same way, so you bring the head back down towards the mat, bending to the elbows, landing back in your bridge pose where we will all meet. Arms snuggle alongside the body, press into the soles of the feet to lift the hips, and then lower the hips all the way down. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Taking a pause with those knees over to the left. Arms come out, take up some space, T or cactus. Let the legs just rest as they are. If you want some extra, that left leg can lift. You can place it on the outside of the knee for some added weight. It's kind of a lot, so if you get there and you don't like it, just drop it back down. Big ol' inhale breath. Exhale, sigh. Left foot comes down if it's lifted. Both knees lift back up towards the ceiling, towards the sky, and then drop them over to the other side, so both knees to the right. Gaze shifts to the left. You can let the knees just settle where they're at, or you can, same thing, lift up on that right foot, place it on the outside edge of that left knee for some added weight. Big ol' inhale breath. Big ol' exhale, sigh. Bringing the gaze back to center. That right foot comes down if it's lifted. The knees come back up nice and tall, and this is where you check in. Are there any last remaining postures that your body is requesting of you? Otherwise, find your way into your final rest, into your Shavasana. I find from my at-home practice that Shavasana is the hardest posture to take at home. It's so easy. It's so much easier, right? Just to get up and be like, okay, I did yoga, box checked, I don't need Shavasana, the dog is already laying on top of me, or the kids need something, or the chores are calling, and I already checked this box. But here's the thing, Shavasana is the box. Shavasana is the box. This is the box we want to check. So see if you can settle in here. Can you allow the body to feel heavy on the ground? Feel the ground come up to support the body, maybe take up even just a little bit more space. Your highest self is like your best cheerleader. It's like your best friend, your teammate, your coach, your guide. Sometimes I imagine her, as this soul body holding me by my shoulders from the back and kind of steering me around, just steering me around, patting me on the back when I need to, holding me up when I need that, right? Guiding me along. So thanking your highest self for showing up today, for taking some time for you, for being here.
Please stay as long as you like, as long as you have time for it. Such an honor to guide you and practice with you this morning, today, this evening, whenever you are. Until I see you all again soon. Namaste.